How's it going, everyone? Clayton here at etrailer.com. Here at eTrailer, we install, test, and review a lot of different products to help you as a customer make a more educated decision before your purchase. Today, we're going to be taking a look at, and I'll be showing you how to install the replacement trigger handle for your Demco and etrailer tow bars. Chances are, if you found this page, you're having problems with your tow bar. Now, if the problem is going to be with your trigger handle, there's not going to be a need to replace the whole entire tow bar, as those can be expensive. We can simply just replace the mechanism. Now, our trigger handle is going to cover a wide variety of Demco and even etrailer tow bars. This trigger handle is going to be a direct replacement for your Demco Commander, Demco Dominator, Demco Excalibar, etrailer SD, and etrailer XHD tow bars. Now, you probably noticed that this wasn't functioning properly or even broken because you got to your spot and you're ready to disconnect your vehicle, and then your trigger handle did not release your non-binding arm. So as you can see, that's locked into place. Whenever we push this down, that's actually going to release our arm. Now, like I said, you probably got to your spot, noticed that this wasn't working, or you just went to hook up and noticed that this part wasn't even there. This is definitely something that you guys can replace at home. Replacing this trigger handle is going to require very minimal tools. It's definitely something you guys should have laying around at home. We want to grab our needle nose pliers. We're going to pry out on this retaining pin. And that might spin on you, but that's not a big deal. Once you find a good spot to hold it, just grab these, kind of pry out and push back. Before we can actually remove our trigger handle, we're going to have to remove our locking mechanism. We're going to take this retaining clip off the same way that we did for this one. Now we're going to take this forward pin, we're going to push that down, kind of hold everything together. We want to be sure not to lose any parts in this process. And this is the spring that is going to contact our actual arm. So now we have that mechanism out. We want to push down on this pin. We can pull out our arm. Chances are, if you need to replace one of these components, you're more than likely going to be replacing all of them. You can find your trigger handle, the spring, the pin, your retaining clip, and the latch, all here at eTrailer. For reassembly, we want to grab our latch and our spring. We're going to put our spring into this drilled out opening in the latch. Then we can grab our trigger handle. There's also going to be a little opening here. So we're going to put the spring just like this. Then we're actually going to compress it. Once you get that compressed, you want to be careful when you're doing this that you don't lose this spring. So we'll just set that kind of into place, compress it, and we'll just push that into the housing. You just want to push it until these holes are both lined up. Then you can grab your pin and slide that through each component. And we just want to take our clip. We're going to slide that right over our pin. We're going to hold that kind of in place. We'll grab our pliers, carefully open this up, aligning that with the groove in our pin. Once you get that started, you just want to keep a little bit of downward pressure on it and grab those pliers, just push it forward. We just want to make sure that these snap into those grooves, just like so. We're going to repeat that same process for our latch. You might have to push backward or forward depending on how you have it positioned to get this pin slid through. With everything back in place, we now want to pull out on our arm and check that release mechanism just to make sure it works. In this case, we're good. So if you have the same problem on the other side, you'll follow those same steps. The parts are universal, so you don't have to worry about shopping for left and right. Now our old tow bar is back in service and ready to be used. We didn't have to buy a new one. And that's going to do it for our look at and our installation of the replacement trigger handle for our Demco and etrailer tow bars.